Taylor Jewel isn't just Belly's best friend. She's the parentified daughter, the girl who learned to play mom long before she ever just got to be the daughter. And the weight of that role shows up in every part of her life, especially in love. Her mom, Lucinda, rounds out who Taylor is in ways we didn't see in earlier seasons. Lucinda's presence gives us the missing piece. Why Taylor is ambitious, sharp-tongued, and guarded in love. Because when your mom is the one falling apart, you don't get to just be the kid. Chapter 1: Parenting the Parent. Taylor has grown up watching her mom stumble through a string of failed relationships, and each time she's the one left to pick up the pieces. She isn't just her mother's daughter, she's her mother's caretaker, her advisor, her mirror of harsh truths. That's the foundation of the parentified daughter archetype. It's backwards. Children shouldn't have to sacrifice dreams to stabilize a parent, but Taylor does. In season 3, episode 4, she nearly gives up New York to help her mom financially. Watching her choke back tears while pretending to be fine shows just how much she bottles everything up. And this is the exact opposite of Belly's relationship with Laurel, because Laurel lets Belly be the kid, which is dramatic, messy, and even selfish. Whereas with Taylor, she's never had that luxury and she had to grow up too fast. Chapter 2: Self-sabotage with Steven. That burden makes Taylor crave love, but it also makes her fear it. Her relationship with Steven shows this best. She wants him, and that's obvious, but whenever things get too real, she sabotages. She snaps, she brushes him off, and she hides behind sarcasm.
You're so corny.
And yet, there are moments where the mask slips. We have a moment before they are slow dancing with one another, and we see that the lover girl side of her is trying to peek through. But then comes the vulnerability that she can't control.
I've always had the power, like in relationships, because I care less than the other person. But with you, I care too much, and it's really scary.
This is self-sabotage, undermining your own happiness out of fear of being hurt. And it surfaces again in the hospital scene after Steven's accident. Taylor learned early that depending on someone can collapse your world, because she's seen her mom fall apart again and again. So better to push love away than risk losing it. Chapter 3: Belly versus Taylor, two kinds of self-sabotage. Taylor's flaws mirror Belly's, but in opposite directions. Belly sabotages by clinging too tightly. She avoids independence, tying her identity to being chosen by Conrad or Jeremiah. Whereas on the other hand, Taylor sabotages by deflecting. She hides behind sarcasm and her independence, pretending she doesn't care even when she cares the most. Belly sabotages by holding on too tightly. Taylor sabotages by pushing love away. Their friendship works because they mirror each other's flaws. One clings, the other deflects. Both are afraid of what love might expose. Chapter 4: Projection and Parallels with Conrad. Taylor's protectiveness over Belly has always fueled her hatred of Conrad. But hear me out. Part of that may also be projection. Projection, a defense mechanism where someone attributes their own unwanted traits to another person. Taylor scolds Conrad for being distant, for hurting Belly, for pushing her away. I mean, she really gives it to him. But those are the things, if we really want to do a side-by-side, she does them with Steven. Taylor hides behind sarcasm, whereas Conrad hides behind silence. Both of them love deeply, both of them are misunderstood, but both of them sabotage the very thing that they want most. So when Taylor critiques Conrad, maybe part of her is really critiquing herself as well. And that's why she isn't just Belly's foil, she's Conrad's mirror too. Chapter 5: Lucinda as warning. Lucinda's arc is more than just backstory for Taylor. It's also kind of like a warning for Belly because Lucinda has lost herself in her relationships. As a business owner, she is overwhelmed, unsure, and consumed by what love took out of her. Was she once confident and independent, only to give it all up? Or did she never learn how to stand on her own? We don't know these answers to these questions, but either way, Taylor has grown up watching her mom sacrifice too much, and it's why she doesn't trust easily. And it's also why Belly should pay attention because the same patterns of self-abandonment are already showing up in her own choices. Taylor's story belongs to that of a long line of daughters in media who were forced to grow up too soon. Think about Rory Gilmore and Gilmore Girls, the daughter who was more of a parent to her mother than a child, or Fiona Gallagher in Shameless, the sister who raised her siblings because her parents couldn't. These characters show us how parentification shapes young women into caretakers, responsible beyond their years, but also leaves them with deep scars in love, trust, and self-worth. Taylor fits right into that archetype because she's not just the sassy best friend character. She's the parentified daughter, the self-sabotager, the mirror to Conrad, and the warning sign for Belly. Her story shows us the cost of carrying too much too soon, because when you grow up parenting your parent, you learn to hide your needs. And love, real healthy love, starts to feel dangerous. And that's why Taylor's story matters to The Summer I Turned Pretty, because it shows us that circumstances shape people, that the homes we grow up in, the traumas we inherit, and the roles we're forced to play don't just disappear. Instead, they echo into our friendships, our relationships, and the choices that we make. Taylor is proof that self-sabotage isn't random. It's born from survival, and sometimes surviving means sacrificing the very love you want most. Taylor has always been ambitious, smart, and fierce, but beneath that confidence is a girl who never was allowed to just be the daughter. And until she learns to put that weight down, she'll keep sabotaging the very love that she deserves. If you'd love to see more deep dives like this, unpacking psychology, character arcs, and storytelling through a personal lens, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned for the next episode in this series. Thanks for watching.